Hello everybody, it's Jackie here from Sunflowers and Butterflies, and I'm super excited to do this video because it is my passion. This is my thing. This is why I feel these days I have been actually put on the earth, and so I'm pumped. I'm absolutely pumped to share that with you. So this video is about PSYCH-K surrogation for kids. I'm hoping that you've read the little bit of information above about what surrogation is when we use PSYCH-K. Just as a quick touch on that, in case you've just clicked on the video, it's basically an option with our PSYCH-K sessions where on your behalf, so that's what surrogation is, I can actually log in, so remotely log in, just like a tech would probably log into your computer is probably an easy way of explaining it. Log into your subconscious, or in this case, your child's subconscious, only for the purposes of muscle testing and balancing. There's nothing that can be done, and permission is always granted from the universe prior to us doing any of this, so we know it's completely safe and nothing bad can be done. I assure you of that. I use this on my own family, my son, my friends, my nephews, my family. So basically it's where we're able to log into their subconscious and make changes with regards to mainly stress and trauma is what I focus on with this, and this is my specialty. This has just come to me organically, like through me. When I complete these sessions, I just feel so connected to them, and energetically I feel things let go and release, and it's just emotional and beautiful. So by being able to log in, I can actually intuitively sit and get a picture of the things that are causing stress. But I also work really closely with parents, and they will know obviously what is the thing that's causing the stress, or the number of things, or give me an idea, and I can start there and work backwards and forwards with them around how we can manage it. So it's not just me on my own, absolutely. We work with parents very closely, and with children when they're of an age to understand, and when they've got the goodwill to want to be a part of the process as well, because that's important. So look, surrogation, like I said, it came through me organically, and I started using it. The reason I realized that I was a little bit gifted with doing this, to be honest with you, was when I started using it with my own son, who was about 3 years old. And I was able to instantaneously change his behavior, his moods, his stresses, things that were bothering him, the mood, just by surrogating him in a moment and working out the stress and removing any trauma and problems around that. So some of the things I noticed instantaneously with him, and then I do this every day, because kids are faced with stuff and it's scary and it's a big world. And so the quicker I can remove any background noise and stress around life or different situations they don't quite understand, the clearer they are in their mind, and the more they can just thrive and be creative, beautiful little souls, which is what they're meant to be, without all that baggage and background noise that's sort of getting thrown at them. So some of the things I said I noticed was it calmed him down. Just in general, he was just a calmer kid after a few weeks. Made him freer to be silly. He had this thing where he didn't want to be too silly. Whether that came through myself or his dad, or I don't know how that belief had come up, but there was some fear around that. So I just watch him be ridiculous now and laugh and enjoy every moment. Made friends a lot easier. So he just obviously had confidence. I dealt with stress and trauma around making friends, sharing toys, sleeping, and I've done a lot around sleeping and nightmares and monsters and various things that come up with kids that are quite common. Transitioned better. So what I mean by that is, like, he's just started school, and he went into kindy, and that was a year ago, and did all these things, and it was just a lot smoother when I was using PSYCH-K with him. Things still come up, but I'm able to manage it pretty much instantaneously, and he transitioned through those whole developmental stages a lot easier on him, which is the purpose of this. it made his transition and his mind and emotional being calmer. So that made me feel amazing. And able to control his temper. So that's part of being calmer, I guess, again, that things just don't last for quite as long, you know, if he's having a meltdown or things have gone wrong. So there are a few of the things I noticed with him. I work really closely, as I said before, with a lot of friends. I've done a lot with their children, wanting to sense my own intuition into this and how accurate I am. And it is uncanny and exciting how much amazing feedback I'm getting from them, and clients around working with their children too. So again, some of the things we've been able to stop nightmares, we've been able to sort out a lot of separation anxiety stuff. You know, that's so common. Our babies, they just want to be with us. You know, we love them and they feel that and they just want to be with us. So it's a really beautiful tool for being able to settle them through those separation periods, because life goes on and we need to not feel the guilt of living and doing what parents must do as well. So we work with mums and dads if we have to around that, the adults. You know, calming anxiety, I've got written down here, more connectedness and better communication. So I teach communication training, but even aside from that, just being able to surrogate and perform these balances and remove these stress around different things that was causing resistance in the family unit or relationship, we were able to just bring about this incredible, beautiful newfound connection, and everyone is so happy. And that's why I do what I do, is to make people happy. It makes me happy when others are happy. So there's lots of things around that. Fear of school, I said that before, was a big one. And perfectionism, which is, I've worked with some friends and perfectionism, where kids have picked up this trait, and often who is doing that? It's probably us, and they're picking up a bit of perfectionism around the place. So we're able to address all of those things. And look, do you know what? We're able to address everything. So if you have a situation or your child's going through something and you think, oh, she didn't say that, or PSYCH-K is for everyone. It is, like I've said, it is just working with the subconscious mind, and everyone has the same physiological makeup, children as well. So we can address anything. And like I said, this is an amazing process because I can do the surrogation from my home. You're at your home. We can liaise over the phone or over a video link if we need to, but there's times where I can just intuitively sense what we can balance and where we can address certain things, and then feed that back to you, and we can go ahead with balancing in the PSYCH-K process from there. So this one excites me so very much because I'm able to literally make changes to your kiddos' lives in a positive way without them needing to feel like maybe they're going off to a doctor or something's wrong with them, because nothing's wrong with them. This is just the evolution of life. This is what happens. Things happen to us, and now we have tools that we can use to make sure we're not holding on to any of that inside of us, and that it's not going to cause emotional issues, anxieties, physical things later on in life if we can remove them now. And that is my goal, is to take away their generational burden that they don't even know that they have, because they don't understand how their mind works. But we do now. So we have these tools, and I would adore to share them with you and your kids. So I'm calling myself the surrogate mama because I'd love to be a mama of all the children in the world, and I would adore to be your child's surrogate mama when it comes to PSYCH-K. So click on the link, give me a call, or send me an email. But this is very easy to book. It's an over-the-phone consult. We can start there, and then we can just evolve it however you like, in person, not in person. There's lots of options on my website, and I'm happy to chat with you about them. So thank you for hanging in there with this video, and I really hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys.